Hey, this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of a knife that I've been waiting a long time for, and one that I am super excited about. This is the Zero from Mr. Designs. We're going to jump right into it. But first, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. All right, get that out of the way. Mr. Designs. So, oh, by the way, I know I've been slacking on the full reviews. I'm sure some of you have been waiting on a couple full reviews for some of the CRKs and a couple other knives. Whew, I have been swamped with the RR stations. So thank you guys so much for that support. And then also with a new project that I can't quite talk about yet. So anyway, more full reviews coming, but here we have an unboxing first impressions. Again, this is the Zero from Mr. Designs. Be sure to follow him as well. His name is Mihai. Super cool guy. I'm lucky enough to call him a friend. We've never met in person, but through Instagram, through the knife community, super cool guy, great to talk to, and a fellow designer and small knife business. So it's always great to talk with him. I jumped at the chance to support him by purchasing this. I bought this with my own money, and I pre-ordered it quite a long time ago. I think over 6 months. I kind of lost track, but it's been a while, and it's finally here. This just arrived today, so I am really excited to open it up. It came with a really sick sticker, kind of holographic with his logo. So I'll put that to the side, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I'll give a little bit more background on this knife and on Mr. in just a second, but let's go ahead and just pop it open. We got that thing, don't eat it. Interesting, this is actually bigger than I thought. I've seen a bunch of videos because he originally prototyped this with Riot, like I think over a year ago, maybe even more, a year and a half ago. This is bigger than I thought. All right, put this aside. Nice. Light, very light, definitely larger than I had imagined, because sometimes you get that feel for a knife just from watching videos or watching other reviews, and you kind of have an idea of how it's going to be. Nice, really cool. So super minimal hardware, minimalist design. I love it. Really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and, I know you guys want to see me flip it open. It is a button lock, as you can see, flipper only. Sometimes flippers like this, that kind of corner cutout flipper, sometimes they are not good. So I'm hoping that this one is good. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but let's go ahead and let's try it. Oh, it is really good. Whoa, way better than I thought it would be. Whoa, nice. Okay, that's very cool. Very cool. I'm not a huge flipper guy in general, but that works extremely well. Damn, the action is awesome. Awesome. Wow, good job, Mihai, and good job to Papa Mihai, to his dad, because they design things together. I think some of his knives that his dad designs on his own, and then some of them maybe Mihai designs on his own, and then they collaborate, which I think is super cool. If you guys know the story of the RR Standard, even though I designed this on my own, the standard and everything I do with Knife Standards is always dedicated to my dad, and it feels like we designed this together, my dad and I. So it's really nice to see someone else working with their dad and coming up with really cool designs, and a fellow, a friend and designer and knife guy. I think it's really cool to support him and support his small business. So this is produced by Bestech, OEM by Bestech, and he originally had these prototyped by Riot, and I forget what the story was. He wasn't happy with them, so he tried to get them re-prototyped, and Riot was kind of, I don't know, Riot takes a long time. It's like a 9-month lead time at minimum for whatever you want to do. So I think it was taking too long, or they didn't fix whatever was going on with them. I don't know the exact details, but he went with Bestech. They're here now. I think he made the right call for sure. There were 2 versions of this knife. Damn, the action is so good. So good. There were 2 versions of this knife. The Bead Blast kind of plain Jane titanium that I went with. And then with this awesome vertical belt satin, flat ground. And then there is the DLC coated version with the DLC scales. Of course, this is titanium, got the wire pocket clip. I think, yeah, M390. There we go. Button lock. So good. This is really a cool knife. And I'm pumped up to attend Blade Show. If you guys didn't know, I will be at Blade Show. I'll have a table. And Mihai from Mr. Designs will also be there. I'm excited to meet him, to meet Kev from Lefty EDC, all these guys that I've talked with a bunch online and on Instagram. And, you know, I consider them friends and coworkers. You know, we all have these small businesses. And it'll be great to meet all of them in person. So that is, when is that? October. That'll be very fun. So next month, Blade Show West. One of the things I like most about this knife is it doesn't even look like a knife. And that was some of the feedback I got for the RR Standard, that it doesn't look like a knife when it's closed, because everything is housed in the scale. Super minimal, clean, you almost don't know that it's a knife. Same thing here. I mean, it could be, I don't know, it could be anything. It's just super cool. What a cool design, what a cool knife. I am really looking forward to, man, and the action is killer. He definitely made the right call by going with Bestech. Nice. This is like fidget factor, 100% fidgety. You know, I could sit here all day, even though I'm not a huge flipper guy. I always opt for thumb studs, but this is a cool one. A little bit of jimping, very thin blade stock. Nice. Yeah, looks great. You can see the flats, that kind of horizontal satin. Ergos, let's see, no play. Ergos feel great in my hand. It's very neutral, very blocky, but I prefer that. I like that. I think that will fit more hands. The jimping matches up perfectly with my thumb. Looks like T8 hardware. Super cool. Super cool. Nice. Mihai and Papa Mihai, you guys crushed it. Really awesome. It almost looks like an integral, but you can see that faint line here, kind of how the 2 scales match up, which I think is awesome. Nice. I really like this. I'm going to get this in pocket. I will also link Mr. Designs. I'll link his website so you can check this out. This is the Zero. He has other designs, of course, so be sure to, I think his latest was the Cypher, so be sure to check that out. I think they're available now, but definitely check it out, and hopefully he has extras of these. I'm really looking forward to different configurations and different versions, and you know, whatever he's going to do next with the Zero, and I'm sure he's coming up with cool designs. So yeah, super exciting stuff. I will link his website, Mr. Designs. I think it's mrdesigns.com, but check the description. And I will get this in pocket. Very cool. I love it. Very impressed. And happy to support a friend and colleague, and more importantly, a father-son team. It's very close to my heart. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Knife Standards. I will catch you later.